My name is Peter Martin and I'm Director of Mission Support Services here at Mater. In answer to the question, what is pastoral care at Mater, at orientation, I often begin by saying to people, if you imagine life divided between the external and the internal, and so we come along to be with them to help them find, if you like, a map for their internal territory. We have in our Mater mission that we follow Christ the Healer. And one of the things that Jesus did when he was with his people was he really listened to their stories and was with them, and his healing presence was very much a listening presence. Often for some people it's the first time that they have a chance to tell their story. It's a very privileged role, and it's one that has, as we do it, we continually grow in respect for the human person and their inner selves and their souls and who they really are. The simple answer to the question who receives pastoral care would be anyone who wants to. We see ourselves as being able to support the clinical staff, who in their own way are the first pastoral carers by the way they are there with the patients. My personal role in pastoral care is leader of the team. My intention always is to be supportive of the people in the team and to keep an eye out for any needs and to help them in whatever way I can. I've always had an interest in the connection between the personal, the psychological and the spiritual. And when a vacancy came up at the Mater and I was doing some study here in Brisbane, I really took the opportunity to do that. The work is actually quite important, even though it's not scientific or it's not clinical. If you do have this holistic approach, it really makes a difference to people. Of course, pastoral care is a free service. And sometimes even patients can be reluctant if they're asked, do you want to see pastoral care? And I always say it's always a bad question, but inevitably a good visit. And if there are people of other faiths who require their ministers or their faith representatives, then we organise that as well.